Hello, hello, hello. I got the Midas touch. Turn to gold. I got the Midas touch. Oh, I'm trying to get. Okay, I'm trying to get our today's show. Okay. Okay, what is going on? Ooh, that'll be a good one. Ooh, there is a lot going on. I have a lot in my repertoire. Oh, I know what we can do first. We'll do the small ones. Yeah. Welcome. Come in and watch the show. Come in and get the show. Let's see what our president is doing now. For real. On the real. Not the fake do, but the real do. What is our president doing as we speak? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hola, hola, CC. Thank you for coming to the show. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you, CC and Daisy, for coming to the show. Daisy and CC, thank you for being here and being wonderful moderators. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to get into it. Yes, 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 yes. What's up with the ground troops? I think distinctly remember that Debbie said that he wasn't deploying any ground troops, but here we are. We're grounded. Boots on the ground. I said the boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. I said the boots on the ground. You know, that's how somebody else put it. So, ta-ra. That's how I'm going to put it. Boots on the ground. I said boots on the ground. Yes, yes, yes. Come on in, have a seat. Come on in and have a seat. Come on in and have a seat. Yes. We're going to talk about it all. We're going to get to the bottom of the story. Not that fake ado, but the real ado. Not the fake ado. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Not the fake ado. You don't want the fake ado. You gotta come here to get the real deal. At least get most of it. If you want it. There's boots on the ground in Iran. What are we doing over there? Have we started the war, the real one? War 3. Do. Hello, welcome to the show. We're gonna talk about it all, and we're gonna let the other side get theirs out too. We're not like that. We're not impartial. We let you have your say. The Republicans have a voice too, to defend and to, you know, say what they need to say. But what I don't get about the Republicans is that They see the things that our president is doing that may not be good for the country or that people may not like, and they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about things that may make this president fail in some kind of way. They want us to be in delusion land to believe that he is this king and he is a great president. He's the best president we've ever had, but we're in pain. It doesn't make sense. My mom went on that she went on the No Kings March. I showed pictures of it yesterday, and I got to see more when I went to go see her yesterday. So it was good to see my mom. Yes, thank you, Cece. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, just be nice, okay? You're welcome to your opinion. You're welcome to, disagree, but please do not call me names and get upset with my lovely people in the chat, okay? Because they're my fam. We're like a little community family. We're the Fanadoos. Get the right. Fanadoos. Oops. All right. Let's see what first video are we going to get into, or what liathon is going on today, or like what the hell. Let's see here. You know what? To just get us started, no, that's going to be commercial. I have a commercial video for us that Cece has given us. So we will watch the commercial during the commercials. Okay, and we're going to start. We'll start here.
Today, as thousands more Americans.
Listen closely, guys. These are our troops getting ready for war. For what? Why is he deploying troops? What's the plan? Are they going there? Is there a mission? Is he going to steal the oil? Is he going to get the key to the oil? Why the hell are the men on the ground? Why are our men and women on the ground for Donald Trump's war? Explain that to me. That's a pressing question. I wish my husband was here because he has some good questions too, but unfortunately he's in the office. No, like men and women. I'm a good president because I don't believe in war. He's a warless president. Hi, Riri. Welcome. It's so good to see you. Yes. So again, guys, it's okay if you support the president. There's nothing wrong with that. That's your personal opinion and preference. We should be able to have a conversation without calling each other names. So let's be respectful. Thank you. So let's see what the hell is going on.
American troops arrive in the Middle East to join a widening war. President Trump sounding optimistic.
I do see a deal in Iran, yeah.
The president said Iran is softening its weeks-long blockade of the Strait of Hormuz.
They gave us, I think out of a sign of respect, 20 boats of oil, big boats of oil, going through the Hormuz Strait.
But as global oil prices skyrocket, in an interview with the Financial Times yesterday, the president raising the prospect of seizing Iran's oil, saying, quote, "To be honest with you, favorite thing is to take the oil in Iran, but some
Your favorite thing is to take something that doesn't freaking belong to you. Can we start there? How the hell you gonna come up in my house and take something that doesn't belong to you? That is just rude. That is disrespectful on every level. Ding dong. Hello, is anybody home? Come on. How in the hell are you gonna walk up at my house and tell me what the hell I'm gonna do for you? First of all, get out. And I'm not giving you anything. And it's on. Yeah, no. You're not going to scare me into submission or threaten me and my people. I'm the queen of this castle, buddy. Yeah. Why is he sending those men and women over to Iran in the lion's den? That's not a good spot for us to be. Over there in their territory where they can just kill us and kidnap us and do stupid stuff. Prisoners of war. Because we're over there and ain't nothing he can do. Isn't he putting us in harm's way, putting boots on the ground? Does he know what the hell he's doing? Help us out, someone. Hello? To be honest with you, my favorite thing is to take the oil in Iran. I want to take their shit. I want to come to the United States and take their stuff. Imagine Iranians saying that. Oh, Donald Trump, I really just want to come over there and take your oil. That's it. I don't want to do nothing else. Just hand it over, give it to me. Boom, bang, 1, 2, 3. Exactly. Exactly, Yee. Hello, thank you for coming. I agree with you. It's going to be a bloodbath. It is. If you were coming in my territory, I would do everything to protect it. I would do everything that there is to protect it. I'm not going to be nice. I'm not going to be like, oh, you want a cup of coffee? Come in, have a drink. No, you have bust over up into my territory and don't think that I'm going to strike. Hello? Wake up, America. Wake up, America. Wake up, America. Wake up. Wake up. Look what our president is doing now. Look what our president is doing now. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, please, Bob. Bob. Obama and Joe are not the president of the United States of America. Can someone write that in the comments for me? Joe Biden and Obama are not presidents. And when they were, we were not at war. We did not start any wars. They did not. Stop the madness and stop comparing legendary leaders like Joe Biden and Obama to what we have now in office. It is uncomparable. You cannot compare that to nothing. That's a scary ado. Thank you, Daisy. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now he's telling us the truth. It's not about the weapons. Remember 2 weeks ago, it was about the uranium. Oh my God. And they were about to create a weapon, and they were the enemy. And what did Lindsey Graham say? We're going to blow them away. That's what Lindsey Graham said. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. That's right, Guy. Trump is a criminal and a fraud, nothing more. It just is what it is. Just be honest. Okay? And what I am disturbed about is that why in the hell didn't Joe Biden do more to make sure that he pays for his crimes? Why didn't his administration enforce more laws against this president? Because he's used to be a president. Now look the hell we're dealing with. A war and a weak-ass Republican Party. I've never seen the weakness of it all. They act like they're scared of him, don't they? Like, I'm afraid of Daddy. Daddy Trump, he's coming to town. Daddy Trump, they're scared of him. His own cabinet. You wussies. You honestly think that you are what the American people want? No, they want the idea of Trump. Because Trump talks a lot of gloobity globbity, but he's yet to deliver on any of his promises. What has he done? Has he signed something new into office lately? Or is they touching him in the office and praying over him? See what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Now he's telling us for a fact to do. Hello, Mary. That's Tara. He wants the oil. To be honest with you guys, because I've been lying before. To be honest with you guys, because I was lying before. My favorite thing is to take the oil in Iran. I want to go up in their house, scoop it and doop it up, bring it back to the United States and use it for my own consumptions. Okay? That's the plan. I didn't know that you could go over to somebody else's domain or location, home, office, property, somewhere that they own, and take something from them and be like, I'm coming to get it, even though it belongs to you. I want what you have. And if you don't give it to me, if you don't hand it over to me, which is the oil, I'm going to come and I'm going to take it. No, what you're going to find yourself in is a war that you can't get yourself out of because you think that you're cocky enough to be able to stand up. Your allies ain't allying it. They are not coming to the rescue. UK ain't giving you ships and planes. They're over there protesting. Did y'all know that? The UK was over there protesting, and they're not even in the United States. What the heck-a-do is that?
Some stupid people back in the US say, why are you doing that? Also, floating, taking over the island.
And then I'm stupid. way he talks to his people. Shh.
Taking over the island that serves as Iran's main, taking over the island that serves as Iran. Also floating, taking over. Say, why are you?
Did he just called us stupid people? Some stupid people, which is me, back in the U.S. say, why are you doing that? Why is he calling people stupid? The last of the Republican Party left was Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger. Oh, thank you, Guy. Thank you for that. I'm going to hit it's a mega party now. It is. It's going on up in there. It's a mega party. Right. There's some stuff going on. Oh, thank you, Guy. You got to come back, okay? And hang out. Love to have you. No Kings working. Kings fact checking. That's the real definition of no Kings. Okay, anyway, moving on. Yeah, I did put a lot of, anyway, who cares? You get the gist. Hold on, guys, hold on. Now, what do you guys think? Are you concerned about the boots on the ground? Yeah, are you guys concerned about that? Or no? Yeah. Let's see. He's calling people stupid. Why would a president call someone stupid? That is just so immature for a president to call people stupid. It really is. And that's why it makes it so easy for other people to call him names, because he doesn't lead by example. Yes, you're absolutely right, Davis. Comment of the moment. There you go, in your face. Yep. He's a national embarrassment. He's a national embarrassment to our country. I'm embarrassed. The Republicans should be embarrassed. The Democrats should be, everyone should be embarrassed. He is incompetent. He is a national embarrassment to our country and a danger to every other nation. Yep. And we're trying to figure out how to get him and his administration out without starting WW3. Well, they need to move a little freaking faster because it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Boots on the ground. I'm expecting it to mean that Donald Trump has boots on the ground over there in Iran. They are over there in the Middle East. They are over there on foot. That's what I'm saying. And I'm going to talk about it because I have proof. So we'll see. No, I'm sorry. But that's your opinion, sweetheart. Ooh, can I call you Ray? Tori, is it Tori Ray? I'm going to call you Ray. That's going to be easier for me. And welcome. And I don't mind your opinion. I don't. I welcome it. I welcome your opinion, long as it's respectful. Hello, Sam. No, we're talking about Trump. Yeah. Robert, hello. What is not true? What do you mean? Yeah, I thought Biden did a wonderful job as a president, and that's why he was elected 2 terms without question. Yeah, we are going there. Okay, thank you, because I'm going to show that one for intermission. Let's get to it.
Doing that. Also floating, taking over the island that serves as Iran's main oil hub. Quote, maybe we take Harg Island, maybe we don't.
Maybe we just take the freaking island. Screw just getting the oil. Let's take it all. Let's take it all. Let's be greedy. Let's take the whole island. Hell, why not? We're powerfuler. We can overtake them. This is some barbaric, ugly crap-a-doolittle that we are doing. And it is embarrassing. And it's nasty. How in the hell are you going to come up in my house and start saying, you know what? F it. I'm going to take the whole house. I don't want just the oil. I'm going to take the whole house. Get out. What the heck is that? Who are you? What kind of person does stupid stuff like that? Stem, I don't know what you're talking about, okay? But I'm not talking about Camilla. I'm not talking about the vice president. Used to be the ex-vice president. I'm not speaking about her. I'm not speaking about Joe Biden. I'm not speaking about Obama. I'm not speaking about any of those things. But I've noticed that you guys like to deflect. And you do that by bringing up their names. It's really embarrassing. Talk about the subject at hand. Okay? Because now I got to try to figure out what the hell I was talking about. Your president wants to take my home. Who the hell does he think he is? He's not paying mortgage on this bitch. I am. We are all embarrassed about incompetent Trump dump. He's deranged in trying to destroy the world. Exactly. Everyone cowered to him in fear, especially those Republicans. Loss of jobs, stupidity. He needs to go. And not just the jobs, BB, but the help from the food stamps and the Medicaid and the essentials that people need to live and to survive. But because they come up with a word named fraud, they get rid of the entire program. 2 million people are off of food stamps because they think that those people were frauding or whatever the case may be. But these people have kids and they will go hungry. How do you blame one person on everyone and get rid of a program that decimates? He did that shit around Christmas, Thanksgiving. People didn't think they were going to get their food stamps to feed their kids for Thanksgiving. Wasn't going to be no turkey. And if it, you know what, they were gonna have to substitute the toys for the turkey. Check this out. Our president said, just get them one toy then. My first thought, what is you getting Brandon one? And how are you going to tell us how many toys and what to give to our kids? Just give them one doll. Okay?
It comes as the Washington Post reports that the Pentagon is preparing for weeks of ground operations in Iran,
Sure he
short
was.
of a full-scale invasion, according to U.S. officials. NBC News hasn't confirmed that report.
Obama.
The spokesperson for Iran's Revolutionary Guard said U.S. troops will become food for the sharks in the Persian Gulf, and American casualties are rising. U.S. officials say several American servicemen were injured when an Iranian missile and drone slammed into a U.S.
Are you not understanding that these people are fighting back? Look at this plane. This just wasn't a 1, 2, 3, let's go. On a Saturday night, it's good to go. No. This is a whole missile that has shot up an American plane, okay, on its way over there. And Iran said, hell no. The casualties. This president doesn't know what he's doing. Now he's telling us he wants the oil. So I guess they're going to run over there. The boots on the ground are going to run over there and put the oil in their pocket and run back to the United States. Quit taking stuff that don't belong to you. God, is that common sense?
Base in Saudi Arabia. That Iranian attack may have had help from Moscow, said Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky.
You know,
He showed intelligence to NBC News' Raf Sanchez that Russia took satellite images of the airbase in Saudi Arabia before Iran attacked it.
I think that in Russian interest to help Iranians, and I know that they share information.
So Russia's involvement would open up yet another front in this already widening war. Now, the Iran-backed Houthis in Yemen have fired at Israel for the first time this year. They've blocked shipping lanes before.
he shows up and do what? He shows up and does nothing. The last time I saw him show up, when he was throwing toilet paper, tissue, or paper towels at some survivors. Here you go, doing stupid stuff. No, it's something wrong. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows. And the heat is on. It's on. I don't know, song. Let's go.
So there are now concerns that they could snarl
That's it.
international
It's going
trade.
to take years
even
to fix,
more. Guys,
fix this. This is going to take years to fix this. Fix what this, excuse me, it's going to take years to build back trust after Orange Clown, grifter in chief, is wrestled to the ground, handcuffed, put in the straitjacket, and walked out of the White House. Oh, I got to give it to you, Davis. I don't know why we need to bring them up. They're not the ones that's doing this. They're not the ones that are allowing the ICE people to unalive our citizens, because that's what's going down.
Matt Bradley, Force there in Tel Aviv. Matt, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every
I'm
morning
deflecting.
on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or...
No, I said oopsie daisy. I meant Obama. He was elected twice. Obama. Excuse me. Oopsie daisy. Sorry about that. Sorry. My fault. You're deflecting what's embarrassing. You said Biden elected for 2 terms. I meant Obama. You are name calling. I did not call anyone out their name. I did not call. Did I? Did I call Trump? Did I call him something that isn't true? But you just called me a coward Democrat and a slave. Oh God, you gotta go. You took it too far. You just don't know. People don't know when to stop. And he's obviously that person. Get out of my chat. What money? I don't remember you giving me a super chat. Hello? Put a 1 in the chat if STEM gave me a super chat today. How are you enhancing that? I don't remember you giving me a super chat. The greatest illusion is making us believe there's 2 sides and we get to choose one. Wake up, people. Hello, River. Well, I don't think there's 2 sides. Honestly, I just think, yeah, there's good and then there's bad. That's what I see. Hello, David. Still, I don't know what. Yeah, don't get that cookie. That went over my head. "93 days in epic fury for 31. I am aware of the number of groups involved and moving in the region. To support Trump, you have to pretend that he has never violated, sexual assaulted anyone, and that all of his 35 victims are liars and constant state of denial, sticking your fingers in your ears. Exactly, Davis. That's what you guys are doing. And as they're doing this, they're like, oh, Biden, Joe Biden, Obama, Hillary Clinton, and none of them matter. Because none of it is doing and has done what this president has done. Let's move on. Okay, that one's done.
Today, as thousands more American troops arrive in the Middle East to join a widening war, President Trump sounding optimistic.
I do see a deal in Iran, yeah.
The president said Iran is softening its weeks-long blockade of the Strait of Hormuz.
They gave us, I think, out of a sign of...
This is where he's telling us that he wants their oil in their island. Let's move on.
While the negotiations continue, both sides continue to trade air and missile strikes against each other. Israel bombed multiple targets in Tehran over the weekend, while Iran hit Israel and Persian Gulf countries. One possible strike caused a major fire at an Israeli oil refinery. Holly Williams is in Tel Aviv with more. Hey, good morning, Holly.
Good morning, Matt. Well, President Trump insisted yesterday that negotiations with Iran are going well, and he claimed that Iran had allowed another 20 oil tankers through the Strait of Hormuz as a, quote, sign of respect. But Iran is still issuing fierce warnings against any U.S. ground forces setting foot on its territory.
A spokesman for Iran's Revolutionary Guards didn't mince words, vowing that any American ground troops who enter Iran will be taken captive, dismembered, and end up as food for the sharks in the Persian Gulf. Even as Iran's pummeled by...
Did you hear what that man just said? Sam, I told you to be careful. I did. You're being rude and you're being disrespectful. You are. I don't have to explain or defend women and kids because of their needs. I don't have to defend them against you. But what you're not going to do is sit here and talk about them. STEM has been warned, guys. Mods. What about the people who aren't committing fraud, who aren't able to get food stamps to feed themselves? Exactly. They don't care. Get a job. There's their solution. Oh, don't have kids. It's really mean and nasty the way they, their solutions to the problems that they think that they can solve. But the solution is help. Because in the meantime, while y'all trying to figure out why them babies is hungry, it's for the kids. You would take a bone out of a kid's mouth. Obviously, Donald Trump did. Took it, snatched it smoothed out. He did a snatch-a-do. He did a snatch-a-do. And now, this president said, if you bring your ASS over here, we're going to capture you. We are going to make you prisoners. We are going to torture you. And then we're going to chop you up and throw your pieces in the water. That's what that man just said. Do you think he's playing? Trump supporters, do you think this man is playing? Okay, thank you, Cookie. Isn't he missing? Isn't he missing? No, he's not. I don't recognize him as a president either, Mary. No, he's a child. He's immature. He's embarrassing. And that is not saying anything nasty. That's just being honest. I think I'm losing my voice. Sorry about that. Look at this agenda. Take everything away. Let the people suffer. Take things away. Let the people freaking suffer. Do you care about your people? Would you do that to your people? Would you remove the necessary need to have food stamps to compensate that you can't stretch anything else because you got a bill here, and a bill here, gas, all of this, and ain't no money left over for food. And I'm still working. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's just get rid of it. And now, this man, this guy on this television here on our screen just said what he would do to our men and women. Now, I know that was a threat, and he probably meant everything about it. But the point of the matter is, oh God, why? Why can't you comment on the potential reason MPK is moving into Iran from Iraq? Please, if you want me to talk about something other than what I'm talking about, please put the link in the description. And when I have time, I will definitely click on it and we will take a look at it. Okay. I'm good for that. I'm a house rat. Okay. You're calling me names. What the hell is a house rat? STEM. What the hell is a house rat? You didn't call me a name that I've never heard before, and for no reason whatsoever but to be rude. Hello, Brett. You know, a house rat. Hello, Saint. Go. Democrats love our kids to act like furries. Oh boy. Interesting. If you defeat the enemy, it's yours now. The fuck? That don't make sense. That don't make sense. No. That means that I can come in my enemy's house and take what I want. I could kill him and then take what I want. We're savages now. That's a savage move. Because there's one particular person that I can't stand. And if it was that easy, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna do whatever to the enemy, and then I'm gonna take her stuff since she's gone anyway. That makes no sense. It's not justifiable. Oh, same. Woo. Go, I don't know what you're saying. Where is he? If I don't like what? That you can just walk up into somebody's house and unalive them and then take their stuff? That's weird. Yes. I'm just trying to catch up. I'm reading, hey, we did it. Trump resign. The war is over. Epstein files are open. Protesting work. Show the people was smiled at. Oh, interesting. Thank you for that. I'm going to put a star next to that. I'm just going to put a pin in it for just a sec because I want to talk about what's currently happening. Hello, Polo. Welcome back. Daisy, Democrats. LL, you should do some research on the island before asking who would take an island. Yeah, but it doesn't belong to us. How you gonna take something that don't belong to you? That's just like Iran coming over here talking about, oh, I'm gonna take Mar-a-Lago. Oh, have you seen Mar-a-Lago? It's beautiful. Yeah, but it belongs to someone. Makes no sense. I'm gonna put stars by your stuff, Cookie, so people can be able to read it. Oh, thank you, Bird. Okay, go. You gotta go. You're starting to get on my nerve. Wait, I'm gonna put a star here too, just in case somebody want to read this and it's important to them. Okay, you're out of here, go. I told you to stop with the whatever, and you're in timeout. No disrespect. No, what we're trying to do, Debbie, is we're trying to mask the fact that our president started this war because he wanted that oil. As a matter of fact, he wants the island. But what he told us a week ago was he was doing it because they were a threat to us because they were going to make a nuclear bomb and all this other BS. Now it's all about the oil. Well, which the hell is it? Is it the oil or is it the bomb or is it both? No, stop spinning. They keep spinning it and spinning it and spinning it, and you can believe what you want, but we always knew it was that. Yes.
By the US and Israel, it's still fighting back with missile and drone strikes, including an Iranian attack on a base in Saudi Arabia, where at least 12 American service members were injured on Friday. These images appear to show that a US military surveillance aircraft costing hundreds of millions of dollars was also hit. There's been no official confirmation from the Pentagon. At the dispatch center for Israel's National Emergency Service, they told us their first responders are now contending with damage from Iranian cluster bombs.
What we hear in the last 50 years is that they want to wipe Israel off the world. Israel is now, they say, listen, I'm willing to undergo these hard conditions, spend the time in shelter, knowing that my kids and my grandkids will have better future.
Other Israelis disagree. Hundreds protested against the war on Saturday night, and at least 13 were arrested.
The war is a good idea, but you have to have an endgame strategy.
Oded Ilam is the former head of the counter-terrorism division of Mossad, Israel's intelligence service. He told us the Trump administration underestimated Iran's response.
They do not understand the culture. They do not understand the fundamentalism way of thinking.
Is it fair to say that for the Iranian regime, if they manage to survive this war, in their minds, that will be a victory?
Absolutely. You shouldn't think like a real estate mogul or tycoon from New York. You have to think different.
The Houthis, an Iran-backed militia group in Yemen, have now entered this conflict, firing missiles at Israel. Now, with energy prices already soaring because of this war, it's worth remembering that the Houthis control territory adjacent to the Red Sea. That's another critical waterway for carrying oil, much like the Strait of Hormuz. And the Houthis have a history of hijacking and attacking ships there. You may remember that they did it during the war in Gaza. Matt.
And Holly, of course, the Red Sea leads to the Suez Canal, and about 15% of all global shipping goes through there. Thank you, Holly.
Did indeed interfere in the 2016 presidential election.
Okay, hold on. Millions take to the street for no. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the protest.
Over the weekend.
Let's just do a recap on the protest. Oh, you're fine. You guys are fine. Please don't worry about that. What you got, I can see, because I'm always in the chat. I am. Yeah. Okay. It's weird how there's another excuse as to why it's okay that we invade Iran. It is to me. Okay, here's another history moment Cookie would like for us to know. I just want you guys to read it and make up your own decision on what she says. Because no matter, at the end of the day, this president started this. And look at these people. They don't want this. This is what America is saying. And not just America, but other countries are saying it too. Because here's the thing. Donald Trump is trying to get other countries involved in his mess. Yeah. Look at this. This is just one part. My mom was in a, yeah. All I know is it belongs to someone else and it doesn't belong to us, Debbie. And whatever it's got going on over there is their business. That's what I know, because I know it's over there and it belongs to them. It don't belong to us. Hello, Ordinary. Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone, welcome. Hello, RH. There's no commotion. Is there commotion? Mods, do your thing. If you feel you need to time someone out, so be it. Scott, I want.
At least 8 million protesters
8
taking to the streets in a
million.
historic nationwide demonstration, according to event organizers from big cities.
This is what democracy looks like.
New York, to Dallas, to Albuquerque, to Los Angeles, to smaller towns.
It's time to speak up.
My mom,
be a
little town.
bystander to this.
3,000 separate events marking No King's Day, protesting President Trump and his administration over what many say are abuses of power. From the war in Iran.
I don't see a strategy behind the war other than the finicky whims of our president.
To the administration's immigration crackdown.
Everything's okay.
No fear. ICE is not welcome here.
Outrage continues over the deaths of American citizens Alex Preddy and Renee Good, both shot and killed by federal officers earlier this year. In Minnesota, Bruce Springsteen performing for tens of thousands.
On the streets of
Protesters turning out even in some towns where President Trump won in the last election, like Cass County, Iowa. The protests fueling anticipation for this year's midterm season elections as Democrats hope to take back Congress. Now, there were a few incidents we want to mention in Los Angeles as things turned a bit chaotic there. Dozens of people were arrested for failing to disperse, and some were throwing rocks, bottles, even broken concrete blocks at officers. This is according to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. 2 officers were hit and had to receive medical attention, guys.
Hope they're okay. Okay, Randa, thanks very much.
All right, now to the latest on the war with Iran, which is entering its second month. Over the weekend, President Trump suggested he is considering a ground operation as airstrikes continue. National correspondent Christine Frizzell breaks down the latest from overseas.
Called up the Financial Times and gave an interview. This disastrous war in Iran continues to spiral out of control. And now Donald Trump thinks that if he just throws the special forces at the catastrophic problem he created, that will solve everything. Just send these special forces to go and extract nearly 1,000 pounds of highly enriched uranium. Just put them in a country with 90 million people and see what happens. That's what Donald Trump's apparently planned.
Oh, before we go on, let's do a commercial. We need a commercial.
Great. Let's make peace.
No peace. Fight till the end.
Please, nobody helps me.
Okay, we think 5 days.
Marco Pete, we have peace talks with Iran.
Unbelievable!
Finally! Okay, Marco, let's start.
Okay, Mr. President. Call him.
Yeah,
dialing now.
President Donald Trump.
This is Iran diplomatic line.
Great. Let's make peace.
No peace. Fight till the end.
Please, nobody helps me.
Okay, we think 5 days.
Marco Pete, we have peace talks with Iran.
Unbelievable!
Finally! Okay, Marco, let's start.
Okay, Mr. President. Call him. Dialing now.
President Donald Trump.
This is Iran diplomatic line.
Great. Let's make peace.
No.
So they're okay with them being invaded by the United States and taken over, and most of them will have to leave because Donald Trump's going to make this island into his casino or something like that. Like, what? Donald Trump doesn't care about these people. Debbie, you know he doesn't care about those people. And he yet to say that he's doing it for the people. Of course he's not doing it for the people. He just told us what he was doing it for. The oil. In so many words. Hello, Vicky. Hundreds of millions of dollars and the kids can't have free lunch. It is sad. It's sad. It's sad. So the kids got to go hungry until lunchtime. And it's hard to focus when you're hungry. It really sucks. Hello, Bunny. Uh-oh.
No peace. Fight till the end.
Please, nobody helps me.
Okay, we think 5 days.
Marco Pete, we have peace talks with Iran.
Unbelievable!
Finally! Okay, Marco, let's start.
Okay, Mr. President. Call him. Dialing now.
Oopsie doopsie. Oopsie doopsie. Let's get back. Well, we did the commercial. Let's move on from the commercial. Let's see what's going on with the Midas touch.
Several hundred U.S. Special Operation Forces, including Army Rangers and Navy SEALs, have just arrived in the Middle East, joining thousands of Marines and Army paratroopers from the 82nd Airborne Division in a deployment meant to give Donald Trump additional options to expand the current month-long disastrous war in Iran, with planning.
Is Snowdrop okay? I hope everything's okay, Snowdrop. No, Trump can't run anymore. It's over, right? Right? Debbie, he can't run anymore. Yeah, I think he's gone. I think STEM said too much stuff and they kicked him out. You got to be respectful. Malcolm X was assassinated because he visited the Palestine people. Do you not know this? Look it up. That is interesting because I thought that his own killed him because they found out that he, I thought it was for a different reason. Oh, okay. Let's see what Debbie's saying. Okay. We read this.
Underway for possible ground invasions. This is being reported by the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal, reporting how Trump is weighing a military operation with these special forces to extract nearly 1,000 pounds of highly enriched uranium from at least 2 sites in Iran. A very complex and risky mission that would likely put hundreds of American ground forces inside the country for days, if not longer. But all of this would be expected to have this war drag on for months and months and months. While all of this is taking place, as Donald Trump has sent now tens of thousands of additional troops with Marine Expeditionary Units to Iran, with the USS Tripoli arriving there on Friday, Donald Trump called up the Financial Times and gave an interview where he said the following things. I want to seize all of Iran's oil. To be honest with you, Trump said, my favorite thing is to take their oil. That's my favorite thing, to take all of the oil of Iran. So what Donald Trump said. He also said that he's considering taking Karg Island, Iran's main oil export hub. So considering a...
Ain't that a BICTH? I'm going to take it all. I'm taking all. I know, the Teletubby. That's our commercial. Yeah, Scott, that is funny. How you going to take their island too? We want their oil and we want to take their island too. Maybe, maybe not, but we want the island. And of course, the Democrats are stupid. And so his people talk like that. Yeah, I did. I saw the documentary. They better step up. These Democrats better first day. If they win in November, woo, we definitely need to. Republicans only care about unborn kids. Yep. No, I didn't, Cookie. Right, he does. That's exactly.
A mission with special forces to extract 1,000 pounds of highly enriched uranium, also taking Karg Island. What could possibly go wrong, everybody? He compares Iran to Venezuela, saying U.S. could control the oil in Iran indefinitely, like we're doing in Venezuela. Trump claims Iran has no real defense anymore. I don't think they have any defense. We could take care of it all very easily. It would be done very, very easily. He said that it would require an occupation, but he says he's got the appetite for it. He says it would also mean we'd have to be there for a while. And he says that Maga supports that. Maga's happy when Donald Trump goes to war in the Middle East, he claims. Trump claims the scale of bombing is that we've already bombed 13,000 targets. We've got about 3,000 targets left. Well, we've learned that a lot of these targets are targets where Iranian civilians live. Of course, we know about Manab, where there were 165 little girls who were murdered by American tomahawks. But we also talked earlier yesterday about a gym, not the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps facility down the block, but there was a gym in Iran that was attacked by the United States, where dozens of people were killed. And we continue to see hundreds, if not thousands, of civilians in Iran killed by the United States and Israel. You also have Donald Trump claiming that regime change has effectively already happened. We've done regime change, he said. And in fact, Trump said the current regime, very reasonable people. Donald Trump says they've agreed to most of his terms with the 15-point conditions that Trump imposed. Very reasonable. Things are going great. And Donald Trump said they gave a great gift, that they're allowing 20 Pakistani ships to go through the Strait of Hormuz, which Trump says is a gift to Donald Trump. It has nothing to do with Donald Trump. It's 2 ships a day. The escort for it is not the United States Navy. It's the Iranian Navy. It has nothing to do with Trump. Iran's president, Pezeshkian, and others are saying. But Donald Trump says, look what I got. You got what? Iran controlling the Strait of Hormuz? I mean, Marco Rubio at the G7 meeting in France on Friday told all of our allies that the likely outcome is going to be that the world's going to now have to pay a toll to Iran. Also, Iran's Speaker of their parliament posted that must be six-dimensional chess being played by Donald Trump, whereas before the war, Iran didn't control the Strait of Hormuz, and now they control it and impose fees on their allies to utilize it. And Iran's like, great six-dimensional chess, Donald Trump. Also, the Speaker of the Iranian parliament warned everybody before the futures markets open, which, by the way, those future markets were tanking while the price of oil futures was surging. All the Iranian leadership is now saying Donald Trump's going to try to manipulate the market. We're not talking to him. We haven't agreed to the 15-point plan. All Iran said is that they have their preconditions to negotiations, that the United States must pay reparations. There must be security guarantees that the United States won't strike Iran ever again with Israel, that Hezbollah won't be hit ever again by the United States and Israel, that Iran's proxy groups like the Shiite militias in Iraq won't ever be hit again, that the Houthis won't be hit ever again, that there will be, in addition to these security guarantees, full reparations, that Iran will never give up its ballistic missiles. Iran would like to continue now enriching uranium in the future because they said, why would we agree to any negotiations when that will just result in invasions of Iran? And then Iran continues to say that they also demand public apologies as well. And unless those things are met, also the removal of U.S. military bases in the region. And Iran says, if those preconditions are met, we're not even talking to you. So there's nothing to talk about unless you agree with all of that. And then Donald Trump describes the new leadership as a totally different group of people, very, very professional group of people. Now, that group of people continues to mock Donald Trump, call him the Epstein class murderer. They continue to strike their neighboring Arab nations where there are American military interests. For example, last night, there was at least one killed and severe damage caused following an Iranian attack on a service building at a Kuwaiti power and water desalination station, according to Kuwait's Ministry of Energy. Specifically, it's this right here. You can see this service building at a power station and distillation facility right here. Also, we saw attacks on all of the neighbors. Bahrain was hit again hard. Iranian proxy groups, these Shiite militias that have been given the green light by the Iraqi government. The war is fully spread to Iraq now. They've successfully been targeting military bases in Iraq where there's been weapons shared by the United States to the Iraqi government. You can see right here the Iran-backed militias targeting a military transport plane that belongs to the Iraqi Air Force in Baghdad International Airport. Look right here at this 32B, and a 32B military transport aircraft was targeted by an Iranian-backed militant group using drones and rockets. They use these drone swarms, FPV drone swarms, very, very effectively. Look at this image. You can see the damage that was caused to this Iraqi 32B military transport aircraft vehicle. In addition, you can see the smoke rising in the UAE. You had Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, other areas where Iran was conducting large-scale attacks. The Houthis continued to attack Israel. Iran continued.
That's where our friend Carl lives, in Dubai. I didn't see a rally this weekend between them. I did hear about I think I heard about something. I played it earlier. Is it CC? Our friend, we got to pray for Carl because I don't think he left. Oh, CC, it's like that. Wow, Dubai ain't looking good, guys. I'm going to look it up.
To attack Israel. And Iran said that here are the targets we're going to hit, and they've been going after them. What else has Donald Trump been saying? Donald Trump says on Iran, I think that they really want a deal. They're practically begging. Anyone who is being destroyed would want one, right? Then Donald Trump told N14, which is a news channel in Israel. Donald Trump goes, I love Israel. I love the people of Israel. I'm very proud and happy with their support. Then Channel 12 in Israel reported that if U.S. launches a ground operation in Iran, Israeli troops will not take part in any way in the combat. Regarding a invasion to control the Strait of Hormuz, Donald Trump said, we're already doing it. It's already underway. It's already happening. No, it's not already happening. There's nothing yet. As I said, he is marshaling these special forces and Marine expeditionary units in the 82nd Airborne Division, elite paratroopers and others. But that's about that's what we know for sure is happening right now. Meanwhile, U.S. government officials and Wall Street analysts are starting to consider the prospect that oil prices might surge to an unprecedented $200 a barrel level. Right now, the Brent crude market opened at $115 a barrel. WTI crude was over $100 a barrel.
Uh-oh, here we go. Okay, put that on hold right there. We'll come back. But let's talk about Dubai real quick.
More critical. We are now seeing that the United Arab Emirates are starting to cut off the financial umbilical cord that used to exist between Iran and UAE. I have always been telling you, Dubai is a place where it's an wink-wink, nod-nod system. All number two money, whether it was India or Pakistan or Iran, used to find its way into Dubai, and then it would start becoming white, and then it would get out from there into any of the tax havens that we can think of. We've also talked about how this money would find its way through Mauritius back into the Indian financial stock markets, and then because it was coming through Mauritius, it would be capital gains tax-free, and people would make a killing. We also hinted that a certain finance minister would call up the chairman and managing director of State Bank of India, for example, or the Life Insurance Corporation, and force them to buy worthless piece of stock because the other side was all these people who were using participatory notes to keep buying the stock. So they needed somebody to buy it back from them so they could make a killing. This all happened during the UPA regime. Unfortunately, not even the pet of the said minister has gone to jail. This is the sorry state of affairs in India. Their stock markets, I don't know when, clean price discovery is going to happen in the stock markets. I don't know, maybe not in my lifetime. But something similar is believed to have also happened in Iran. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I have a small infographic to share with you. These are things that are moving very rapidly. You need to really, try and get an idea of this. But for now, UAE is really cracking down on anything Iranian inside the UAE. I'm going to give you, like I said, a small infographic, and a request to you, as always, to like this video and also to follow us or to subscribe to us, as the case may be. Here we go. Well, Iranian origin people used to run a lot of schools and hospitals in the UAE. The Iranian hospital in Dubai and all Iranian schools that are being run by Iranians have been closed, completely closed. The resident visas, including 10-year golden visas, are being cancelled for those outside the UAE. That means what it is that people who are Iranian in origin may have a difficulty getting back into the UAE. That's how I understand it. I've given you a bunch of references. Go through that to get a full understanding of the implications of what UAE is trying to do. Not only that, UAE has been exploring freezing billions of money that Iran has stashed away in Dubai. These are all shadow companies, for example, that would allow Tehran to use the global SWIFT system. Again, this was something that UAE used to do, and the SWIFT system, that is United States, used to wink, wink, nod, nod, but would keep a close eye on who is sending how much money through which shell corporation? I don't know, guys. I mean, there are companies like Palantir who have made a killing out of giving you software to go and do the forensic analysis of these kinds of movements to see where the initial money started and where it is eventually sitting. All that stuff, Palantir is known to be doing that. I'm sure there are other softwares available also. But what this means is the number 2 money from Iran will perhaps not be touchable by Iranians themselves.
Okay, I bet he's really good, but we're going to move on. I want to show this commercial real quick. Hold on. This is from CC. Hold on, I'm reading something and I got sidetracked really quick. Hold on. Let me go back here. I wanted to show you guys the commercial. Who is this? Hold on. WhatsApp. Okay, Karen. I just sent an email. Email me back and let me know which mod you are, because I'm starting to get confused. Okay. I just sent you an email. Let's talk on WhatsApp chat. Okay. Okay. Oh, give me a sec. This is what's going on with oil.
The futures markets were tanking. Donald Trump's attempt to manipulate the market were failing. And again, you had all of the Iranian leadership making posts saying, we're not doing negotiations. He's going to try to manipulate the market. Don't believe anything he's saying. We're going to make sure that the pain that's felt by the United States is over $200 a barrel. Iran is acutely aware of the crisis, the catastrophe that Donald Trump has put the United States in. They understand that in a war of attrition, they can drag this out as long as they want and cause major catastrophic pain to the United States economy. And that's precisely what they're doing. But this weekend, Trump was out golfing again, right? And we learned that his second term golf tab has already exceeded $100 million to taxpayers. I believe it's actually significantly more than that. And you know, right, that 2 weeks ago, the debt in the United States crossed that $39 trillion threshold, and that'll be at $40 trillion in no time. I mean, the cost of this war, hundreds of billions of dollars, and we've already lost tens of billions, if not hundreds of billions of dollars in weapons already. You have the...
He's scoffing. There's a whole war going on, and he's swinging a golf ball. But then when Obama went to go swing a golf ball, he's vacationing it too much. That's my first time ever bringing up an Obama quote. I just remember that. What are you doing? There's a war going on. What you doing? Golfing. Business as usual. That's low. Hello, David.
The Iranian military chief spokesperson also saying that the Iranian strikes will now target U.S.-Israeli residential areas, homes of U.S. and Israeli commanders, and hotels where they're staying. It said the directive is in response to the hostile and terrorist actions targeting Iranian civilians across multiple cities. And we also know that the United States and Israel were able to target Tehran University and blow up some of its science centers and other areas. We have lots of sources on the ground in Iran, and as we always do throughout the world right now. And just from what we're hearing, there was just an overwhelming amount of military force used by U.S. and Israel all throughout the night. I know a petrochemical plant in Iran was targeted, and lots of civilian areas continue to be hit. Iran keeps making these Lego mocking AI videos about Donald Trump. Like they made this video right here where they show Donald Trump holding the U.S. E-3G AWACS reconnaissance aircraft, which was the crown jewel of our Air Force. It was destroyed in a military base in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. At first, the Trump regime was like, it sustained minor damage. No, it was completely damaged as long as the KC-135 Strato tankers. And as part of the video they made, they said for a loser, and they put a gurney and said for a loser. They've got, Donald Trump with, the hands that are rotting away, and they show Donald Trump panicking in their animation that they're making right there. Donald Trump's post was a big day in Iran. Many long sought after targets have been taken out and destroyed by our great military, the finest and most lethal in the world. God bless you all, DJT. And then Donald Trump gave this catastrophic press conference aboard Air Force One, where Donald Trump said, so when he tries to manipulate the market, but it was really not working at all. I mean, crude oil prices dropped $1 for a short period of time because the markets know that Donald Trump's jawboning is just that, jawboning, utter BS. Donald Trump was holding a photo of his golden ballroom. And while he was talking about the golden ballroom, that's what he really wanted to talk about. He's like, I think we'll do a deal this week with Iran. I see a deal coming. It's the normal stuff that he does to manipulate the markets. Here, play this clip.
White House, which is, I think, very important.
Mr. President, deal in Iran this upcoming week.
Say it?
Sir, could you foresee a deal in Iran this upcoming week?
I do see a deal in Iran, yeah.
Mr. President,
could be soon.
Are you considering?
Then a reporter asked Donald Trump about the 15-point plan that was made to Iran. And they're like, will they come back with a response? And Donald Trump's like, they gave us most of the points. And in fact, the present that they gave us is they allowed these 20 boats to be guided by the United States Navy through the Strait of Hormuz. And then, the headlines from American corporate news was 20 large oil tankers to transit Strait of Hormuz under U.S. escort starting tomorrow morning. It got community noted right away. The 20 tankers are Pakistani flagged vessels allowed by Iran to transit the Strait of Hormuz under Iranian escort, not U.S. escort as claimed. No U.S. Navy escorts of tankers are scheduled to begin March 31st. Here's a video of Donald Trump lying about it. Play this clip.
He seriously wouldn't.
You had offered a 15-point plan to Iran. Did they ever come back?
Yeah, they came back on the 15-point plan. They gave us most of the points. Why wouldn't they?
You make it sound like they've made some concessions. Can you identify those?
Well, they're agreeing with us on the plan. I mean, we asked for 15 things, and for the most part, we're going to be asking for a couple of other things. And just to prove that they're serious, they gave us all these votes. When I talked about 4 days ago, a present, I said they gave me a present. But I didn't think I was at liberty to say what it was. What it was 8 plus 2. It's 10 massive boatloads of oil. And today they gave us another present. They gave us 20 boatloads of oil. That starts being shipped tomorrow. We're having very good meetings, both directly and indirectly, and I think we're getting a lot of very important points.
Sir, were you caught off guard?
And then Donald Trump was saying, we did regime change. We got the regime that we wanted. Everybody as part of this regime is very reasonable. They're good people, actually. They're good people. We like working with them. Here, play this clip.
We've had regime change. You look already because the one regime was decimated, destroyed. They're all dead. The next regime is mostly dead. And the third regime, we're dealing with different people than anybody's dealt with before. It's a whole different group of people.
Did he say we did this and they're dead? We did this and they're dead. I mean, does he have no respect for the dead? Let's just rewind that real quick. Let's hear our chief leader, what he said. You know?
Clip.
But we've had regime change. You look already because the one regime was decimated, destroyed. They're all dead. The next regime is mostly dead.
Mostly dead.
And the third regime, we're dealing with different people than anybody's dealt with before. It's a whole different group of people. So I would consider that regime change. And frankly, they've been very reasonable. So I think we've had regime change. We can't do much better than that. The regime that was really bad, really evil was the first one. That was done. The second was appointed. And they're gone. They're all dead. Other than one who may have a little life. And then there really are the third group. And the third group of people that seem to be much more reasonable. It truly is regime change. And regime change is an imperative, but I think we have it automatically. I did something today.
Now, going back to Trump's special forces invasion, as open source intelligence defender writes, any move to seize the uranium by force would be complex and dangerous. Former U.S. military officers and experts said, ranking among the most challenging operations ordered by Donald Trump. The potential operation, which would likely trigger retaliation from Iran, could also lengthen the war well beyond the 4 to 6 week timeframe that Trump's team has publicly outlined. Teams of U.S. forces would need to fly to the sites, likely under fire from Iranian surface air missiles and drones. Once on site, combat troops would need to secure perimeters so that engineers with excavating equipment could search through debris and check for the mimes and booby traps. The extraction of the material would likely need to be conducted by an elite special operations team, specially trained to remove radioactive material from a conflict zone. The highly enriched uranium is likely contained in 40 to 50 special cylinders that resemble scuba tanks. They would need to be put into transportation casks to protect against accidents. That could fill several trucks, said Richard Nephew, a senior research scholar at Columbia University and former nuclear negotiator with Iran. Unless an airfield was available, a makeshift one would need to be set up to bring equipment in and take the nuclear material out. The entire operation would take days or even a week to complete, experts say. And yes, so as 50,000 Americans are deployed to war, now those special forces, as oil's over $100 a barrel. In fact, Brent is over $100 $114 per barrel. Costs spiraling out of control. Americans can't afford anything. We are facing not just a recession, but potentially a Great Depression here in the United States. Our airports are an absolute mess, as John Favreau says. This is what Donald Trump wanted everybody to know. Here, play this clip.
And that porch will be magnificent, looking in between the columns. They no longer, we took the stairs out that were in the south side and really replaced them with these stairs. So you have an open porch and you have the closed porch under the columns, overlooking the Washington Monument, the Jefferson Memorial, and the Lincoln Memorial / Monument. So that's great. This is a view of the columns as they are going to be made. They're going to be hand carved and they're beautiful. Top of the line, there'll be Corinthian, which is.
What is he talking about? Is he talking about his ballroom?
Favreau says this is what Donald Trump wanted everybody to know. Here, play this clip.
What?
And that porch will be magnificent, looking in between the columns. They no longer, we took the stairs out that were in the south side and really replaced them with these stairs. So you have an open porch and you have the closed porch.
Why is he rearranging the White House as if he gonna move in there forever? You getting out in 3 years. When is this project gonna be done? Is he? That's what I'm saying. Hello, is anybody home? Hello? Wake up. Is that what he's talking about?
Under the columns, overlooking the Washington Monument, the Jefferson Memorial, and the Lincoln Memorial / Monument. So that's great.
I know.
This is a view of the columns as they are going to be made. They're going to be hand carved and they're beautiful. Top of the line, there'll be Corinthian, which is considered the best, most beautiful by far.
Also, should be noted that the U.S. universities in Qatar have shut down their campuses the same way the U.S. has.
He is oblivious. And then what kills me is the supporters. Trump supporters is talking about he cares about a regime. He cares about the people. He cares what's going to happen to the Iranians. He don't give a damn. He just said he blew them away. And he going to keep blowing them away if they get in the way. He is ruthless. He don't know what the hell he's doing in office. And then you guys, especially Debbie wants me to believe that we've been in war with Iran for since 19-something, 40-something years. And now this is the perfect time to strike. What that tells me is we've been able to keep peace for that long until he comes along and wants to take something that doesn't belong to him. Then he lies about it and tells us, oh, it's about the war. It's about the nuclear bomb. This stuff, you can't make this stuff up. Listen to this.
Shut down its military bases in the region, 13 military bases, universities shut down after the U.S. hit Iranian universities. Iran said we're going to hit their universities. I'll just far right-wing individual Ann Coulter posted the following: watching Fox News assure viewers the Iran war is going super well and Trump is a total stud is like watching the same network assure viewers that Dominion voting system rigged the 2020 election and Trump was the winner. And folks, I am so grateful for all of your feedback about our reporting here, right? We really try to dig in to the things that are not being talked about anywhere else on corporate news to give you a true picture of what's happening. You may not like what I'm saying, but I'm giving you the objective data of what is on the ground every single damn day. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, all right? You may think you're subscribed, but you may not actually be subscribed. So turn notifications on, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You could subscribe to Scott McFarlane's YouTube channel.
The same for me. Can you please hit that subscribe button? I'm really trying to get to 7,000 and I really need your help. So can you please hit that subscribe button and get me over the threshold? It would really mean a lot to me. It really would. Thank you. And don't forget to hit that like button. Michelle Lee says, Trump was a registered Democrat, a Republican, and an independent, and a member of the Reform Party at various times. Yep, he's all over the place. Where the wind blows, Donald Trump goes. Iran has been attacking us for 47 years. You have no concept of facts. See, that's what I'm talking. They've been attacking us. Really? They've been over here. There's boots on the ground. They didn't shot a missile over here and hit the White House. Come on, David. What has Iran did to us? Hi, Joy. Election fraud. Please, please. You don't want to talk about fraud. What happened in Houston? They couldn't even find any voter places to even go and vote because they had removed them and took them away. Okay? So don't tell us about fraud. Any way to get us to not vote. Why cheat? Yeah, we are. Iran is not playing. He said, if you bring those people over here, we will unalive them. We will torture them. And we will put them in the sea. Try us. Put them on the ground. We are not playing with you. And I do not think that they are. And I don't know what game Donald Trump is playing. The lack of knowledge. Yeah, Iran is this big bad wolf. They huffed and they puffed and they blew the United States down. I know that much. Exactly, Shanoa. We have a history. Look at us now. Look at us now. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay for us to do what we're doing because we've been in a back and forth with them for 47 years. So now it's time for us to be in attack mode. That doesn't make sense. And then they've come over here and did some stuff to us. I don't remember that. I don't remember they're coming in my backyard trying to take nothing that belonged to me. But I do see us doing that. The deflection of what's happening now is serious. Get a clue and know this is Donald Trump's war. And the quicker he ends it, the better. Especially when your allies say, no. That's a no for you, Donald Trump. You're on your own. It's just like me calling my sister up, girl. Yeah, I need you to go to the store with me. Yeah, they won't give me my check. Girl, I ain't going up there to that store with you. So you can act a fool. Sure he is. Sure he is. No, he's taking us back. Back. He's taking us back new. He's taking us back new. He's taking us back. He's taking us back. He's taking us back, and he's taking away our benefits. Our benefits. The things we need to survive. And calling it fraud. And calling it fraud. He's taking away our things we need to survive on this American soil. We are one of the richest countries in the world, and this is how we treat our people. This is how we treat our people. This is how we treat our people. You gotta watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. No one is coming to town. No one is coming to town. Oh, okay. Whatever, David. Whatever. Let's punish everyone that looks like the people that were at the 9/11 situation. Now that's what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? We're getting revenge? Is that what that means? We're getting revenge on the 9/11 people? I could have sworn they picked the corporate up in a desert somewhere. David, if you don't want to support me, please leave. No one's making you stay. Okay? No one's making you stay. Don't let the door hit you with the good Lord split you. Yeah, I'm trying to, hold on, give me a sec. It's Lady Leticia. Leticia. Lady Leticia. Lady Leticia. It's Lady Leticia. Sorry about that. No, David is not being nice. The only damage that the Democrats is doing to themselves is not doing enough. It just feels like they're waiting on something, and it's weird that they're waiting on something when they actually need to act. Even though we may lose, it's still act, do something. Oh, king. Who wants Donald Trump to be their king? What do you mean, do I not understand what is going on? Yeah, I know what's going on. Donald Trump started a war. Hello, everybody knows. I don't know what you mean, Daniel, but thank you. You can't be a Democrat and a Christian at the same time. How come? Why can't you?
While you're at it, it's called Scott McFarland News. How great is it bringing him to the Midas Touch Network? Thank you all so much. We appreciate your support as always.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to add the Midas Touch podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts for new updates every single day.
Excited about the dramatic.
I think that's all I got, guys. Wait a minute.
All right, now to the latest on the war with Iran, which is entering its second month. Over the weekend, President Trump suggested he is considering a ground operation as airstrikes continue. National correspondent Christine Frizzell breaks down the latest from overseas.
Whether for the purpose of pressure or preparation, more than 3,500 American troops have just arrived in the Middle East. The latest.
Somebody get a boatload because they have to survive. It wouldn't bother
That
me.
report is true as far as you know.
Well, I would say, I told them, if a country wants to send some oil into Cuba right now, I have no problem with it.
Do you worry that that's not
Whether it's Russia or not. What?
All right, guys. I have talked and talked and talked and talked and talked and talked, and I appreciate each and every one of you your comment. Well, if you give your life over to Christ and, ask for forgiveness and believe that, in my believe that Jesus was the Son to God, and that he died on the cross and all that good stuff. Yes. Here, you need to email me some stuff. Okay, let me show you. CC gave us something before I let you guys go. Okay. Okay, here's some news on Dubai that CC sent me. I would love to show you guys real quick. Our friend Carl is in Dubai, and we are concerned about his safety.
Fire in the Gulf, missiles over Dubai, and a night that shook one of the world's busiest cities. Iran has unleashed one of its most intense attacks yet. Dozens of ballistic missiles and swarms of drones raining down across the United Arab Emirates. Explosions near Dubai International Airport, fires at major ports, air defenses scrambling in the sky. This is no longer contained. The war has reached the Gulf's economic heart. The attack came in waves, late into the night and early morning hours.
Whoa!
Dozens of ballistic missiles launched. Drone swarms followed. Targets were clear: Dubai International Airport, Jebel Ali Port, Al Dhafra Air Base, and key industrial zones in Abu Dhabi. At least 10 explosions reported near Dubai. Sirens blaring, residents receiving emergency alerts. The Gulf on edge. Despite heavy interception, some missiles got through. Fires erupted at Jebel Ali Port, a critical global shipping hub. Airport infrastructure damaged, flights suspended, industrial zones hit, oil-linked facilities disrupted. This wasn't just a military strike. It was aimed at the UAE's economic backbone.
Look at it!
The human cost is mounting. At least 7 people killed, more than 40 injured, including foreign workers. Emergency teams rushed to contain fires. Authorities scrambled to restore.
This is what the hell is this war is doing. And he's out there playing golf. Like, what kind of president is that? Help me. Help that make sense to me. I'm going to rewind it as I get ready to go get me something to eat. Hold on. This is why we shouldn't have war.
Fire in the Gulf, missiles over Dubai, and a night that shook one of the world's busiest cities. Iran has unleashed one of its most intense attacks yet. Dozens of ballistic missiles and swarms of drones raining down across the United Arab Emirates. Explosions near Dubai International Airport, fires at major ports, air defenses scrambling in the sky. This is no longer contained. The war has reached the Gulf's economic heart. The attack came in waves, late into the night and early morning hours. Dozens of ballistic missiles launched. Drone swarms followed. Targets were clear: Dubai International Airport, Jebel Ali Port, Al Dhafra Air Base, and key industrial zones in Abu Dhabi. At least 10 explosions reported near Dubai. Sirens blaring, residents receiving emergency alerts. The Gulf on edge. Despite heavy interception, some missiles got through. Fires erupted at Jebel Ali Port, a critical global shipping hub. Airport infrastructure damaged, flights suspended, industrial zones hit, oil-linked facilities disrupted. This wasn't just a military strike. It was aimed at the UAE's economic backbone. The human cost is mounting. At least 7 people killed, more than 40 injured, including foreign workers. Emergency teams rushed to contain fires. Authorities scrambled to restore order. But the shockwaves, both physical and economic, are far from over. Tehran has claimed responsibility, calling it retaliation for UAE's role in supporting US and Israeli operations. The warning is direct. Any nation hosting American forces could become a target. This is not just a strike, it's a signal. 4 weeks into the war, This marks a dangerous shift. Iran is expanding the battlefield, from Israel to U.S. bases to critical Gulf infrastructure. The strategy is clear: raise the cost, widen the pressure, and force a new equation. Missiles over Dubai, ports in flames, airspace under threat. The message is unmistakable. This war is no longer contained. And as the Gulf ignites, the world is watching what comes next.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.
All right. Guys, that's the show for today. Wasn't that a mess?
Now to Operation Epicure. Moments ago, President Trump giving an update on negotiations with Iran, threatening destruction if a deal is not made.
Chief Foreign Correspondent Trey Yinks is live in Tel Aviv with the very latest. Trey, good morning.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go get me something to eat. I want to thank you for joining me, hanging out with me, being a part of today's show we do. You're more than welcome to go with me to get something to eat. You guys want to go? Good side, Debbie. That is some sad stuff right there. Yeah, I'm going to get some chick. Okay. Chick. All right, I'm not going to keep you guys, but I'm going to the chick place. I need to get over the chick place because I got food in the refrigerator that I need to cook before it goes bad. Like, I need to make some chicken breast. A chicken breast sandwich. Yeah. Get in the car. You. My lady Letitia. It's hot. Oh, I hope my baby. I'm gonna start putting her on some warmer clothes. Out here, I'll go to play. I'm like, yesterday Eric accidentally was taking Kara's seatbelt off of her and hit her in the head, and oh my God. She was upset with him. Yeah, she was mad. I don't blame her. Daddy. Okay, Daddy's gone. So I don't have to worry about. They're doing some construction by my house. Yeah. Whoa, did I miss all of this? Yeah, her little poor head. Thank you. Very beautiful weather. I can pick you up some chick. Okay, come on over. Who all wants something so I'll know who to get? Who to get what? Okay, Judy Bird, I need to look at some more stuff. I did respond to you though, and I'm sorry that happened. Okay, thank you. The EUA. I know. It's bad. It's bad out there, Debbie. I know that's right, Judy Bird. Why though? Yes, you're right, CC. Exactly, Michelle. Exactly. We haven't been at war with them. It's a little warm. The weather is nice, but I think I got my daughter too warm. She's got on long sleeves today, and I feel bad for her. So I think I'm going to start putting her on some, yeah, I got to change her wardrobe. I took off her coat today because I had her coat on her, and I was like, let me get this coat off. Let me get this coat off. So her coat's in the back seat. I'm excited about lunch. It's expensive though. Those chick things, they're like $7 a piece, and I usually get 2. And I'm gonna get a sandwich. But I'm gonna cook some chicken tonight. I'm gonna make some chicken breasts with some crumbs on it or whatever. Yeah. It's down the street. It's not that far. We're doing a ride-along-a-do. Yeah, guys. The war is the war. But can you believe that he just wanted to go over there and get their oil? That's what it was all about the whole time. It was about the oil. So I'm going to keep straight. Yeah, I'm going to stop sign. Perfect. Go down. Slow your roll. Beautiful weather. Yeah, it hit her like right here on the side of her face, and she had like a little red mark. And I put some cream on it. She says, Mommy, I need some cream. We call it cream. Chicken piccata? What's that? I am going to make this chicken, this grilled chicken, and it's breaded. And then I think there's some vegetables with it. That sounds good. Is that what you made the other day, CC? I should learn to make my own chicken salad. Hold on, we got to get over. Get over. Okay, I'm going to turn here. And I think once I turn here, it's going to be to my right. Oh, I hope my baby's not hot. Please don't let her be warm. Yeah, I gotta change her wardrobe. For sure. So what I'm probably gonna do that tonight, just get all her clothes together for spring and fall. I have them together, but I need to just make sure. So I'm gonna work on that. And I don't know if I'm ready to put her in shorts yet. I think I'm just ready to put her in some pants and shorts. Yeah, and maybe some pants that go to her knees. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm at the Chick, almost the Chick place, and I'm gonna let you lovely people go. Yeah. Unless y'all want to go with me. I mean, like, how far do you want to go? You want to go in the building? When I go and order it? Get back in the car. I mean, somebody said, don't nobody know who Lady Letitia is. She's like she doesn't let anybody know who she is. And I'm like, yes, I do. Like, what do you want to know? I mean, hey, what do you want to know? Like, what else is there to know? We go on rides together. I opened up my life. Yes. Yes, it is. It's about the oil, Debbie. You know it's about the oil. Of course it's about the oil. He said, can I be honest with you guys? It's about the oil. He told us it was about the oil. He said it ain't got nothing to do with nothing to do. Oh, it's not that bad out. So I was a good mommy. I did good. It's kind of windy. So a little bit, it's not too bad for, oh, I did good. 10 minutes. Ooh. Yeah, that was that loop. Okay, so here we are at the Chick place. I'm gonna go to the stand. This is the stand where I go and get my Chick stuff. So I get Fruity Fran. Yes. And Fancy Nancy. Okay, now let me read it because last time I didn't read it and I had the wrong time. Hello, how are you? Can I do a sandwich? You know, I'm gonna do the two sides. I'm gonna do it on croissant, and I'm gonna do the Fruity Fran, and I'm gonna do the plain chips. It's to go, and I'm gonna do the grape. Yeah, let me get my money out.
Did you want lettuce and tomato sandwich?
Yes.
And the name for the order?
Rita? Okay. Oh, should I put my phone number in? Yeah, I come a lot. 469-245. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so I got a sandwich too. So we sit and we wait. I took our bag. Right, Lisa B. Who are those weirdos? Who are those weirdos? I love that. That's the question. You did? You saw Chick on Saturday? That's something. Chick. Yes, thank you. Okay. This little baby was eating his grapes. Okay, the wind is gonna blow me again. Don't blow me, wind. Don't blow me. I'm gonna show you the sandwich when I get home. That's the least I could do. No, I never eat at the restaurant. Well, if my husband was here, I probably would. But normally, I just get it to go. Get it to go. Get it to go. You gotta go. You gotta go, go. I'm always singing. Can't sing. That's a bad habit. Sing. I can't do it. How's the weather where you guys are at? Is it cold, hot? Is it? Get the one with the fruit in it. Michelle, if you get it. I feel like my car is huge. Trailblazer. Okay, I don't want to hit you. Yep. Don't be walking behind me, sir. I can't see you. You're my blind spot. That was awesome. Now I think I should keep straight. Oh shoot. I'm gonna back up. Yeah, this was better. So last night, we went to go see my cousin. She was in town, and my mom calls me, and she says, "Do you know Danielle's in town?" And I said, "Yeah, I think I heard something about her coming to town or something like that." And she said, "Okay." We were thinking about getting together and going to eat tomorrow. I was like, "Okay, count me in. You know, count me in." The family's outing. The traffic is horrific. So anyway, we went to this place called BJ's Pizza. BJ's Pizza. The pizza is really good. It's got like a Chicago kind of a flavor. That's really good. And but I ended up getting salmon and asparagus and some rice. It was good. I felt like they overcooked the salmon a little bit because it was a little dry, but the sauce that they had for it was so good that it made up for it. Yeah. It's this little road here, and you go around in a circle, and then you pop off. But it's weird because you can end up going around. And remember that Chevy Chase movie where he was going around and around and around and around in a circle because he was driving on that side of the road and he couldn't get out. And they spent the whole day going around in that circle. That's the circle I'm talking about. You gotta like get in your lane and get out of the circle, or you'll be stuck in a circle. When I first rode on it, I was freaked out. I was like, "This is so weird. Why would they make something like this?" We're almost home. not that far from the house. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the show. I enjoyed it. Even the one earlier, we're gonna finish that up too. I think I'm gonna do it again like I did it today. Do what I did today, do it again tomorrow. I just like the lineup. And then I'll see what's going on with Megan and Harry. What's up, David? President Trump is the greatest president to ever walk the earth. Okay, that's your belief. It's okay. Lisa says, I hope to make it to Texas someday. I always wanted to try real barbecue and go to a real country western bar. Well, we definitely have the country western bar. That we have, where they do country western dances and a whole bit. I've been to one. It's fun if you know what you're doing. You gotta know the steps. And them men be grooving. The barbecue, I can show you a nice barbecue place. But the best barbecue that I like is in Kansas City, Missouri. It's really good. Yeah, it's about 85 degrees here in Texas. And I say that because of the wind. The wind is helping, it not be so hot and humid. And that's why I'm kind of glad I did put her on what I put on her. I'm not ready for her to start wearing, short sleeves, but I am because it's starting to get warm here in Texas. But you don't know, like any day it could be cold. Like last night it got cold. It's weird. It's a weird-a-do. You don't know what's going to happen with this Texas weather. It's not that hard. Big Daddy, where's he going to deport me to? Where am I going? Back to Africa? Huh? I'm just telling the truth. Of the story. What? We are back. Let me show you my sandwich. And I'll let you lovely people go. I got the Fruity Fran. It's called the Fruity Fran. God, what happened to that? Okay, just a sec. Oh, let me just go wash my hands real quick, guys, okay? All right. Okay, so I cleaned my hands. Uh-oh, where did you guys go? You guys had disappeared. Okay, here's the sandwich. Okay. Uh-oh, the cookie did a cookie fall. And those are grapes. And that's the sandwich. And the grapes have like, it's like it has nuts on it. Mm-hmm. Oh. What a fat grape. Wow. It was serious. David, you can talk about them. I'm not talking about what's going on in their country. I'm talking about what we're doing to invade them. Yeah, it's cold inside the school, and because the weather is unpredictable. I did. You gotta come pick it up. Yes, Michelle. Okay, guys, let me show you the sandwich. This is Marine's piece. This is mine, but Marine's look the same. There is the chicken, and there's the tomato. And so this chicken salad has like, that's a grape. See that grape? It's a green grape. It has grapes and apples and pineapples in it. They have the worst tomato. Guys, it was delicious. Now I'm going to let you lovely people go. I'm going to go eat. And then I'll pick up a little bit. Love you guys. Have a good one. Thank you, Marine. Thank you, Michelle Lee. Thank you, Doodle Bird. Thank you, Big Daddy. Thank you, Lisa B. Thank you, David. Guys, I'll see you soon. Thank you, Debbie.